We're pleased to be joined by head coach Steve Djurickovic. And what a way for the seniors to go out here today. You found a way to close one out here today, and what was a good pace to this ball game, and you guys found a way to win it down the stretch.
It really was, and that's the first one of those this year that we finished the game and we closed it out in a game that we've been competitive with the entire year. So what a fun way to finish the year. The guys just played fantastic. Some of the seniors, their effort today. Kyle Pierce got us off to a good start. We know TJ is that consistent defensively, guarded one of the better guards in the league, Jenko. And what can you say about Sean and Josh today? Put the ball in the basket. We put it on their back a little bit in the second half. And with Phil banged up a little bit, they really stepped through in the big way.
Yeah, they did. Washburn, I believe that's a collegiate best 29 for Josh Washburn. And keep saying every time he's on the floor, he's a threat to shoot it no matter where it was. But today he got it going.
There's some he shoots I might want back, but then they go in and you just shake your head and say good coaching. So he's, as I said in the senior script when you read it at halftime, as confident of an offensive player that you have. And he thinks every shot he takes is a good one and it's going to go in. And when they do, he's a tough guard.
You guys were tough in the paint too. Sean Johnson with 24 points, 8 boards, and this was a typical CCIW game based on pace and the physicality today, and you guys won it out on both ends.
This is exactly how the game was played on Thursday, eerily similar to how it played out. And just by looking at some scores, it looks like we might be heading back there next Saturday for the tournament. Still a little up in the air, but man, the guys just played so well to close a game that we needed to win to protect the home floor.
Absolutely, and I think confidence-wise for your team too. You've been close a couple of times, and you get to that point, and then that last 5 minutes, something happens. Tonight, didn't happen. You guys put it together, and I think it goes back to what you said, the confidence of the players you had on the floor.
They said in the locker room after, we're just getting started, and that's what they want. And it's funny to say after 10, 11 games, but they want to work. They want to get better, these kids, and they're just a fun group to be around that work hard every single day. And man, we got a bunch of lifts from different pieces today. Anthony Bernero was fantastic. Gave Sean a spell a little bit in the first half, and he was able to hit a three, drag their big guy out to the three-point line. He was able to make an assist. He was able to guard Levon Thomas and force him into a little bit of foul trouble. And man, he gave us a big, big lift when we needed it.
He took that charge underneath the basket here where he caught the shoulder or elbow right in the jaw, and he stood in there and made the play for you and got the foul.
Anthony is a tough kid, and that's a big man he's going against. So I think that's a reality check for Anthony. CCIW basketball coming from high school, and he held his own and some.
Well, finals today, Augie held on to beat Carroll 73-68. North Park and Illinois Wesleyan are tied at 74 in Chicago with about 30 seconds left. You've said that North Park team is a tough team to play, and that's a tough matchup, I think, for Wesleyan.
They are so talented. They really are. The Boyds can play. Toby Merrick, when he gets going, he's one of the toughest guards to stop in this league, and we know it better than most. And their younger guys are starting to play a little bit more confidently, and they got a tough squad. Tournament the next few weeks is going to be fun. It's going to be a battle, and I think you're going to see a lot of games like you saw tonight. And just glad that the conference administration, everyone was able to make this work, and we couldn't be more excited to be a part of it.
I was going to say, Mo, and the decision up there to have at least a conference tournament, provided teams follow through with the COVID and don't have a COVID problem. Now, that may throw a wrench into things. Wheaton and North Central were canceled today. That game was postponed at North Central because of COVID protocol at North Central.
Heard that. So, we'll play the next team that's in front of you, right? And we're not sure where that will take us, what's the next step, but we're just excited that we have more basketball to play, and we're lucky. We'll have 5 days of prep to get ready for a conference tournament, and like I told the guys in the locker room, tournament time is a different atmosphere. It's a different feeling. Even with no fans, it's still a different mentality to the game.
Well, and you've played 12 games into this season now, 11 games, 12 games in, and it's like middle of the season for you guys. So you guys have played now. So I mean, now you want to keep playing because you've taken that what would have been 7 or 8 non-conference games. Now you're into that what would be the 4th or 5th conference game at this point.
You're so right. This feels like early January on a typical year, and I feel like there's some times where I talk to the guys and say, hey, I got to take it easy on your legs, and then I forget that it's not a normal late February year. This is a time where you should just be building up and getting to your strongest point. I think we're starting to play our best basketball, and we've shown that the last 3 nights.
Based on what I can see on the tiebreakers, you're going to finish 6th right now because Carroll losing goes to 4 and 7. Okay. You're alone at 5 and 6. North Central, depending on if they replay that game or not, they're scheduled to play Elmhurst on Tuesday, which should not have any bearing on the
it will not
on
correct.
The seeding. So based on what I'm looking at, it looks like it'll be the 3rd time around. at Elmhurst next Saturday. It's a 6-3 matchup.
That's what it's looking like right now. We'll see if they decide to make up the North Central Wheaton game at some point, maybe Monday, to add it to the list. But either way, we're just excited to be a part of it and get some more basketball to be played.
So it'll be Thursday play-in, Saturday quarterfinals,
Correct.
Tuesday semis, and then
Correct. And then championship Friday the 12th, I believe.
Friday the 12th. So, hey, Steve, this has been fun. I've really enjoyed broadcasting Carthage basketball this year, particularly your first year watching you grow as a coach, and I'm just happy for you that you've got a great position. You're in a good position right now to take this program to the next level.
I appreciate that, and thank you so much for everything you do, getting our brand out there a little bit more to the listeners, and we're just happy with the direction we're going, and it starts with the senior class like you got in this group, and they've really set the foundation for where we are hoping to go these next few years, and I think they set it from every day in practice, every day in open gym, every day in walkthrough, everything that's asked of them, they work, and we just got to continue to build on that.
Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck in the tournament next week, and we'll be following you.
Thank you.
You bet. Steve Djurickovic, head basketball coach for the Carthage Firebirds here this afternoon. The Firebirds post